Hey YouTube, happy Friday. It's Marley checking in from VLCD 20, the big 2-0. It's really hard to believe that it's day 20. So thought I would just check in, give a little Friday update. Actually, hold on. I don't have anything to sit the computer on and it's wobbling. Okay. There. That's a little better. So, just kind of wanted to give you an update about my progress. Let's see, this morning, last night I should start with. Last night I checked out at 183.2. This morning I checked in at 183 on the nose. So, a 0.2 loss, and I'm not going to lie, I was kind of bummed. I mean, I was glad it wasn't a gain, but, I drank so much water yesterday and ate really clean. I mean, I have been eating pop, just, completely perfect for 6 days now. And I have had, in that 6-day time, I have had one small gain and then some very small losses. And I mean, 6 days ago, I was 185.2. Today, I am 183. So, it's kind of just kind of wishing I was seeing some bigger gains. I don't really know what I'm doing wrong. I mean, I guess I'm not doing anything wrong since the scale is going down. And I am committed to this. I mean, it's just so mentally, psychologically difficult to do this. I mean, because you have these high expectations for yourself, and then you wake up and you get on the scale and it's down 0.2, and it's I want to see the 170s so bad, and they are right there. I can smell them. They are right around the corner, and I can't get there. I mean, I have been under 185 for 5 freaking days, and the lowest I've been able to get is 183. So, I know it will happen. I'm not worried about it. It just makes it a little bit harder because I finally had set a goal weight for myself. I just want to see the 160s before this round is over. I don't care if it's 169.9. I don't care. That's all I'm asking for. And today is day 20. I only have 18 more days on VLCD. And I'm just so worried that my losses are going to stay 0.2, 0.3. So, but I have been eating so clean. I plan to stay perfect on protocol for the rest of the time. I mean, to me, it's just not worth it trying to find some new foods. I mean, I was going a little crazy back there in the beginning, trying to incorporate some different stuff. And now I wish I hadn't, because I don't know whether or not I could have been losing more had I not been doing that. But hindsight's 20/20, I guess. So even though I was a little bit bummed about my scale, the slow progress on my scale, I was really excited today because I wore a pair of khakis that I bought 1 year ago, and they were kind of tight when I bought them. I'm not kidding. And I put them on last week because one of the biggest problems I have is finding something to wear to work pant-wise. And I rotate one pair of dark jeans that can kind of be pulled off as fancy, but they really shouldn't be. And they're the only thing I wear to work, because I can't fit in anything else. So, I have a pair of these slacks from J. Crew, and I have a pair of khaki ones and a pair of navy blue ones. And I haven't been able to wear them in 6 months. I haven't had these pants. And today I put on the khakis just because everything else was dirty, and I was like, shit. And I was like, I know I'm probably going to be disappointed. And those babies fit perfect. They are almost loose. I mean, they really are almost loose. So I am like really excited about it. I mean, I wore them and I got to work. I was also wearing a shirt that I haven't been able to button across my boobs in a long time. And I got to work, and this guy that I work with who, okay, he's kind of creepy, and he has always kind of been kind of creepy, even back when before I started HCG. But he came into my office and was talking to me, and he was like, "Girl, you look like you have lost weight." Like, ironically, he was inviting me out to lunch, to barbecue lunch with the rest of the office, and I was like, "No, I brought my lunch." He was like, "You always bring your lunch," and I was like, "Yeah, well, you just said I look like I'm losing weight, so clearly something's working," and honestly, it wouldn't kill him to get on some kind of diet, so, that always makes me feel good, though. I mean, he's really the first person that has just come up to me and said, not knowing that I'm watching what I eat. I mean, he didn't know ahead of time. He didn't know that I'm doing I mean, nobody at my office knows exactly what I'm doing, but, you know, some of them know that I'm, like, watching what I eat. He had no idea, and he just came right in and was like, "Girl, you look like you've lost weight." And so I was like, yes. So I'm pretty excited about that. So even though those small losses do piss me off, at least, number one, at least they're not a gain. And number two, I did get a compliment today. So I'm pretty excited. So I just got back from the grocery store, and I just tore my fridge apart because I need to be excited about what I'm eating. And I've been eating really, really clean, but I've also been eating kind of boring, just kind of the same old things, like baked chicken with asparagus, or broiled tilapia with some cabbage. And none of it's really exciting, but I do want to try some other things that are perfectly on protocol that I just have not tried. Plus, I do want to make some, I mean, like tonight I'm really craving a burger, so I'm going to make a burger tonight, and do a lettuce bun, a little lettuce wrap in the bun, and then have tomatoes as my vegetable, because another thing is I lose really, really well with tomatoes for some reason. So, but I was getting some ulcers because I was eating them every day, and I can't handle really acidic things. I think that in combination with the oranges really were tearing my mouth up. So I gave the tomatoes a break, and I don't know if maybe that has anything to do with the slowdown of my weight loss. I have no idea. But I'm going to bring those babies back tonight. And I'm going to take a detox bath tonight. And I got fresh ginger root to put in my detox bath. I had been using crushed ginger, and honestly, I don't think I was doing the detox. I don't think I have had a really, truly successful detox bath thus far. And I hate that because I really want to do it right, but I can't ever get the temperature right. Like, I know it needs to be pretty much scalding hot, and when I'm feeling it with my hand, it feels really, really hot, and then I get in and it's really hot for the first 10 seconds, and then I'm just completely adjusted to it, and I don't sweat at all. So, also I've been out of Epsom salt, so the past 2 that I have taken have had no Epsom salt in them. Only sea salt and baking soda. And for anybody that's wondering about the detox bath, if you have never taken one, it's supposed to be really good for bringing toxins to the surface of your skin. You're also supposed to be able to, while you're in there, you're supposed to be able to take a rough rag and scrub your skin, and that'll also bring the toxins up. It's just supposed to be pretty good for water retention too, but be careful because you're taking a salt bath and you're sucking salt. I mean, you need to be drinking a lot of water in order to avoid water retention. But every time I have taken one, I have had a loss the next day. They just aren't always huge losses. So I'm going to do that again tonight and see what I can come up with. And I also am going to eat ground beef tonight because ground beef and tomatoes, I seem to lose really well with ground beef. And I know a lot of people don't. They stay away from it. But, when I have chili and stuff, I am seeing like losses. I mean, pretty steadily losses. So I'm going to go ahead and make some of that, and I think I'm actually just going to freeze a couple of them so that I can have them down the road for a day if I forget to make lunch, because that happened to me for the first time this week. I forgot the night before to make extra to take to lunch the next day, and I had to wake up and make myself something really quick. Actually, it was today that happened, and luckily I just had some of that canned crab meat, and so I just did celery and crab meat. So anyway, sorry that was kind of a long update, but just thought I would kind of tell y'all what I was thinking. So I'm checking out tonight. It's Friday night VLCD 20, and I'm checking out at 183 even. So, oh, and by the way, that makes 14.2 pounds lost in 20 days. So don't get me wrong, I am very pleased with that. I'm just really hoping to get down into the 160s. So cross your fingers. All right. See you later.